続き捨ててやるやんか。
Get a taste of your own medicine. Hold down close.
It's almost there.
Holy shit! I'm big order coming here.
Alright. So for the people is not working on Oculus, I'll still tell you about something about Oculus. No, about virtual reality. So designing for VR. So if you want to design a good game, you have to know the history first. I'm going to find history. VR history. Wow. This is really old. First thing, this is called Molian's Spectacles. In 1995, there's a book, and it's the first trace of virtual reality came from the world of science fiction. And this was a book by Stanley Willenbaum. Yes. And this was recognized as one of the first work of scientists that explore virtual reality. And it's a short story, and if you are interested in this one, there's an audio book for this one. This is 1995, and it has an audio book, so check it out. And in 1966, Thomas A. Furness III, they introduced virtual reality to the Air Force. So it's the flight simulation. So as you can see here, it's like two eyes to the different eyes, and it's really old. I don't know how it works, but it's the history. And this one is interesting. So in 1968, this is called the Sword of Damocles, and it was created in 1968 by a Hall of Fame computer scientist, Ivan Sutherland, with the help of his student Bob Spruill. It's like here. It's almost the same as the flight simulator, but there has a big machine on the top. So that's why it's called the Sword of Damocles. Why is this? So in 1980s, this is a story about Damocles. He was a very flattering courtier, and Dionysius was his king. And he told Dionysius, as a great man of power and authority surrounded by magnificence, you are truly extremely fortunate. And Dionysius said, let's reach the place. And you can be the king, I'll be the courtier. And Damocles said, oh yes, of course, I want to be that fortunate. So he said, you can taste the fortune at the first hand. So he switched it. And you can see here, Damocles sat down in the throne, the Dionysus throne, king's throne, but the king arranged a sword hanging with only the hair, the horse's hair on here. So it might be like fall down at any time. So Damocles said, oh, I don't want to. And he's begging him and saying, no, please let me go. It's too dangerous, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to be the king anymore. So this story tells us, he realized that with great fortune and power comes also great responsibility. Like Spider-Man said, with great powers comes great responsibility. So it's like the same idea. So it's really heavy because this device was really heavy. And it could fall down. It had to hang on the ceiling, so it could fall down anytime and kill the users. So that's why they call the Sword of Damocles. All right, and it was in 1968. Okay, then we jump to 1989. The Mattel. They was found in 1945, and they still exist right now. And they made this power glove in 1998. They released this one. And it's called with Nintendo. And this was the first known as the cheapest. I think it's the first affordable a virtual reality device. It's only $75, but it was really, really hard to use, so it's not popular at all. And I think we can see this in ETC.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see this. So ETC tried this before, but I think it didn't work, so we just move on and move on. Okay, Sega VR. Sega, no, Sonic's right. Sega VR. I think this is really cool. It's almost the same as the latest Oculus. So they announced in 1991 and say, oh, we are going to release this one in 1993. But in 1993, they say, okay, we are going to release it in 1994. But they never released because it was too hard to develop for this one. So it's just gone. And in 1993, Michael Heng wrote a book about the metaphysics of virtual reality. He talked about 7 big concepts of virtual reality: simulation, interaction, artificiality, immersion. So we talk about immersion all the time. Immersion is really important for virtual reality. Telepresence, like you are real, everything is real, everything is in front of you. Full body immersion, like somebody will use, like the glove, the full body immersion. And the network communication. So this one is more like social media, networking stuff. And I think we have this now, all this now. You can see like different projects have different elements in their virtual reality project. I will talk about more next week. I think we have another class next week. I will show you some companies that are working on different virtual reality projects. And I think there are two companies working on network communication. All right.
Virtual board.
And this one, virtual board. I introduced this to you maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was a failure too because it was too expensive. The Game Boy was more popular than this, so it just gone again, like say VR. Ali's Magic Copyright VR. So this was Jesse Shell, the boss of the show game. So he was one of the designers of this one, and I told you about the story, the indirect control red eye, and it just closed recently. And Jesse talked about his opinion about VR. He said, "Oh my God, we made this in 1995 for Disney. And the only difference is Oculus DK2 cost $300. And do you know how much does this cost? Want to guess?
$2,000.
$300,000. Yes, $300,000. So it was 1,000 times more expensive. So so we are close to virtual reality. We are luckier than the people before. So skip to the history to now. Recently, Oculus DK1. So they announced in 2012, and they have the control box with the Oculus DK1. Now now you see the DK2. They don't have the control box. They just have this and attached to and with this camera. That's all. So that control box can control the power, the brightness, and the contrast, and different input output. And then this one. Have you ever watched this one?
Yes, the animation.
Yeah, there's animation. And Brent introduced me this. I didn't know this, and he introduced me because I really love virtual reality. This one is the story that just a game just released called Sword Art Online. And many people just, oh, virtual reality, I want to play. And they just buy it, go and buy it, and then wear on the virtual reality goggle, virtual reality headset. And then when they go into the game, they were tired. And they want to, okay, I want to go out of the game and try to, and click the menu. And where's the lookout? And suddenly the boss comes out. I designed this game. I think you realize that you cannot find the lookout button because I didn't design that. So you are locked in here. I want you to pass 100 levels, then you can get out. Don't try to get out with any force. if you get out, if you try to force, like just take it out, your family wants to take it out for you, you will die. If you die in the game, you will die. But if you pass 100 levels, you'll be alive again. It's an interesting animation. This was in 2012. And then Facebook purchased Oculus VR in March 2014. Do you know how much did the Mark Zuckerberg pay?
3 billion.
Who's?
3 billion.
No, 2 billion. Someone said 2 billion. And 400 million in cash.
Oh.
He was
It's
rich.
just like pretty case.
Yeah, I don't know. I cannot imagine 400 million in cash and with the Facebook stock. So Mark Zuckerberg think virtual reality is the future. The next generation. This is the next generation for everyone living on Earth. He said that computer was the beginning, mobile, and you will be virtually be the next social media platform. So that's why he bought Oculus VR. And they released the Oculus DK1 on July in 2014. And the difference between DK1 and DK2, you can see here. The resolution is higher, and the refresh rate is higher, but the field of view is lower. I don't know why, but the normal human being's field of view is around 180. So you can, when you put your hand here, just put your hand here, you can still see your hand moving, right? So our view is like, this is the field of view. You can see the 180 degree. But Oculus only 100 degrees, so it's like this. But you still can feel like it's real inside. Yes, you can still see your hand is beside you. So I think they will improve it into more range of field of view. And there are more like projects, Sony Project Morpheus, and like many other VR devices. But I think this one is another step, because in this one, this is a HTC Vive. Do you know this one? HTC Vive. HTC Vive, they have a 2 controller. So they cooperate with HTC. Do you know HTC? It's a mobile company from Taiwan. Yes. It's HTC. They cooperate with Valve, the Steam platform, Valve company. And they say with this lighthouse, they have a lighthouse system. So they have two devices attached on the wall. So it's like the Connect can sense where you are, so you can move around in VR. So this is the important step for VR. So you can walk around in VR. But this in the Oculus DK1, you can maybe just move around, maybe just like this. You cannot walk around. So this is why this is important for the next important step. And they say this device say they have more than 70 sensors. So that's why you can move around really easily and really like immersive, and you can it's intuitive. And this is in 2000 recently. And oh yeah, and recently they received proposal, so you can hang the proposal, and if they think your proposal is good enough, they will give you the development kit for free. And I didn't write the proposal very hard, so I didn't get accepted. Yeah. So I was
another one.
Pardon?
Write another one.
I will write another one.
Will you?
No, they don't take votes. Just they will just vote by themselves. Yes. So I will because they want this one. This one is more important because I was making the VR movie, but didn't use the room scale. They want the proposal of room scale. So I didn't write that, so I didn't get accepted. So if I have another game idea, I'll run that proposal. They just released the first wave of development kit, and then we'll have the second wave, third wave. And I hope EDC will get a development kit next semester.
Show Games has one.
Or yeah, they have one. And I want to talk about this one. This one, not many people know this one, but this one is really important because they have 210 field of view.
Oh.
210.
Whoa.
Yes, it's wider than a human being's FOV. So it's, and they released and they didn't release it. They're still working on that. But they show in some conference, they show the walking dead experience in this 210 field of view. So like you can imagine zombie come to you, the walker come to you, and it's, oh my god, I cannot imagine. I really want to try this one. Start VR. I hope I can try it because I'm going to SeaGraph. I hope I can go to this one. I can try this one in SeaGraph. Okay, then it's time for the VR design tips. So did you read the VR development document I wrote?
No?
On Monday, this one.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I took a lot of time to write this one. So I know some of you didn't read it because it's a document. So I will talk more detail about VR design tips. So the first one, keep the virtual camera stable. Because when you move around, when you put on your VR headset, you are not moving around, but your view is moving around. Your brain will sense something wrong and make you nauseous, make you sick. So when you put it, stay still. Stay still, just keep your camera moving, just don't move your camera.
So like when walking, there shouldn't be any like thought. Like in VR, like if the camera is walking forward, there
Yes.
shouldn't be any thought.
No, don't do that. Just,
It should glide forward.
yeah, so the next one, if you really need to move your camera, like when you're walking, because you are going to work on the walking movement in your game, right? So if you really need to do that, don't accelerate it. Because when you accelerate, your brain sense more things wrong and they cannot do it, cannot take it, and you will feel more nauseous.
So just like set the velocity, don't like ramp up to that velocity.
Yes, just
But
keep
doesn't
the
the
same speed.
Doesn't the controller on the thing itself, the prefab itself, like do that?
I think when you just walk, it's just like moves the stable speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. But if you can try to not moving in your game. So I saw some of game they made. Like I just told Tiger. So they make a headset and make a helmet.
Yeah.
So you make a helmet. So it looks like you are in a helmet.
Yeah.
And the helmet doesn't move, but the view moves. The view of outside the helmet moves.
Yeah, that's
So
what-
you feel like you are stable. That's a good way to solve this problem.
So then in that case, would there be bogging when walking?
You can
Like, there would
handle.
be like a HUD. And like,
Yeah, sometimes you can.
So like the HUD would move, like it will look like the HUD's moving, but
Mhm.
like,
But when you move,
just be
just be careful. When you move it, there are the risk to feel nauseous for the users.
yeah.
Yes.
Talking about the, do you have the demo for that game here?
Yeah.
The one I should like, talk about?
You mean later?
No, are you talking about the game that I talked to you about?
Yeah, the Uncharted.
In-
Not the Uncharted that you play on PS4.
In that, the HUD is part of the helmet. It's not a virtual display on the helmet glass. It's down at the bottom of the helmet. It's like dials, physical dials. What do you mean?
It's simply a matter of representation.
Oh yeah. Okay. Just as long as we represent it, it looks like a helmet.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so the third thing for the virtual camera is the earthquake effect. Somebody will think, oh, earthquake effect is cool. And if you really want to do this, okay. So if this is your scene, and this is your camera, so when you look at that, you want to make the earthquake effect, don't shake your camera, because the user cannot take that. It's easy to feel sick. So when I went to Oculus Story Studio, it's a storytelling animation company. It's with the Oculus. They say use the camera as a pivot for this scene. Shake like this. They can ease the not sickness. So it's shake like this. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Just shake like this. They will ease the sickness. Don't shake the camera directly. Okay, the tip 2, frame rate. So this one, I went to GDC 2015. Tsung-Han, do you know who he is? You know who he is? Who is he?
He's one of the, it's in software. Like from E.
From E?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. He is now in Oculus. He is the CTO of Oculus right now. So he talked a lot about Oculus development. So he said we should have the frame rate at least at 75 frames per second. Do you know what's frame per second? All understand? Yeah, just they change the image in a second and change to 75. If it's 75 frames per second, it's 75 frames in a second. Yeah, it's very, very direct. And if you cannot be 75, you shouldn't be lower than 60. So, humans eye can detect 10 to 12 frames like difference when you see it. Just detect 10 to 12. When it's only 10 to 12 in a second, you can recognize it really easy. So some people will think, no, it's okay to be 48 frames per second. You can try your computer right now. Just your screen is likely to be 60 frames per second for your screen. So try to shake your cursor. Try to shake it. Try to shake it. You still can see the discrete position, right? A little bit, right? So this is the proof that you can still recognize 60. And if it is higher than 60, that would be more. It's better. So, and also make your frame rate stable, not variable. So when you develop it, maybe yeah, of course there are variable PC platform, different specs. So maybe you cannot avoid it, but try to make it stable. If it is 60, just make it 60 all the time. If 75, just make it 75 all the time. Don't just like 60, 75, 60, 75. Your eye cannot.
Wait, how do you control that though? Doesn't it matter like how many?
That's just a balancing how much stuff you have to see.
Is there a way to like set?
I think Unity can, when you build it, you have the setting in there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And your goal is 90 frames per second or better. This is your goal. Do you know what this means? As high as possible. I just read that. As high as possible. Alright, this is the second tips. The third one, keep the horizontal level stable. So this is, have you ever seen this? The VR roller coaster. You will try that here later. I have a demo for you. And you can see how nauseous you can be.
Okay.
So why you will feel nauseous in this cycle? If you yes.
Well, the nausea comes from the fact that the world is spinning, but you don't feel like you're spinning.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. And also there's another point.
Yeah.
So when you in a VR roller coaster you rotate a lot, right? You rotate like go down like this all the way. But for the user, you can still turn your head around. You still have the control for rotate your head, right? So at the moment, you have two rotations. You rotate your head, and the scene is still rotating. Then your brain will feel, oh no, that's bad. Oh, you cannot avoid it. So I feel a little bit nauseous right now because I tried too many Oculus before this class. I can puke anytime. I'm really nauseous right now. So try to make it stable. Like just keep your camera stable. Don't rotate it, or your brain will feel weird. When you tilt the scene, you will feel pressure that is come to you. So just remember this one. The fourth tips, design for a medium, the medium. So I think you heard that many people, some people will design just put a VR camera in the random game, like this one, GTA. Have you ever seen this one? They just put a VR camera into GTA, and you are just like the main character, use VR camera and just play it. But it doesn't make so what? Because VR is a whole new medium. We cannot just put the VR camera inside. Just think about the computer game, the console game and mobile game. Is the mobile game can put is the console game put on mobile? Is that fun?
It can work weirdly.
Weirdly, right? Like so, the VR virtual reality is like the third platform. It's not. It's different from console. It's not different from mobile. It's just a new medium. So you have to design for this medium. Don't just try to make a game and just change the VR. Just change the virtual camera to VR. And then, so this is the game made by Shell Game. It's there, you can see there, you can try it there. And they make good use of 360 degree. So 360 degree is in, and you feel like you are inside there. And they didn't move the camera around. All movement is moved by your head, that's all. So you can try it later. And this one, that one, the chair, you can try it later. So make good use of 360 degree. They force you to want to look around because when you just look in front of you, everything will just stay still. Nothing changed. But when you turn your head around, something changed here. So you want to look around all the time because you want to see the change. So they make good use of the VR medium. So that's why I want to show this to you to tell you about design for VR. And this one is the film I made, the VR film I made for the last 6 months, and I'll show you later here. It's a 10 minutes VR film. And when we made this VR film, people keep asking me why virtual reality, why 360 degree, why don't you just make a normal movie on the TV? And we always ask this question to ourselves. But if you never try to put a VR headset and try to watch the VR movie, that's a totally different feeling. Because you feel real. There's no blind spot in the film. So you have to try it and you will feel it. It's totally different from the normal movie. 3D sound could be the trigger. So in Unity you can set the 3D sound for your game. So when you have a thing behind you, you can just use that to trigger the player to look around. So and 3D sound is also called a binaural sound. So it's good to be a trigger indirect control. Like indirect control, I told you that 2 weeks ago. This will be an indirect control for the user. Head foot normalization. What's that mean? So as you can see, this one is the this is. So you can see the chairs. Can you see that? I think this one, this projector cannot show the red one. So this is the sitting mode. This is the standing mode. So when we made that VR film, we tried to use the little girl's point of view. So we put the camera like here. And when the user come in, and they just feel weird. And he just sit on the ground. Just sit on the ground. I said, oh, now it's better. Because head foot normalization means your head and your feet distance. So you feel weird when you have the different height in a virtual scene. So, or there's another solution. You can use the avatar. So use the avatar so you can see your body, and when you see the avatar in the scene, you'll say, oh, this is my body. And even though everything is big, you will think, oh, that's a bigger room. I'm the small person in the scene. Yes?
So like in a game,
Yes.
it's better to see a film.
Depends on, Tyler just answered this question. So, because you are walking around in your virtual scene, right? But when you use the controller to move your character, it's not immersive because your foot is not moving, but you see something is moving in your foot. So
It's
it's
only in the movie we can look at
actually in our movie we didn't move at all. We are the what's that called? Vegetable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The character is just in.
Yeah.
You don't move.
Is stable. That's why we use stable people. Use the stable person to be the main character, so you don't move around. Because when you watch the VR movie, you just sit there and you don't move around. Just move your head around. That's all. Yeah. So head foot normalization, you have to care about this one, or user will feel the weird ratio of the scene. Feeling of height and scare is easy. So even if you put this in the virtually, you will feel, oh my god, this is so scary, because it's like you are standing on the top of the building. It's really scary and it's easy to build. And scare is easy too. So you just need to like always black scene, and just like and appear a ghost like oh, like, that's easy. So if you want to scare people, you can do this. But from time to time, they will just disappear because this is not fun at all. Everyone can make that. Just make a black scene and make a ghost appear suddenly. That's all. So if you want to make a horror game, you have to think about more fun, interesting stuff to build your game. Simple interface. So like when you put on the VR headset, you're blind. You're blind. You cannot see at all. So for that, I expect you to die. They only have the mouse control. So everyone knows how to use mouse, right? Just right click, left click, right click, and just scroll. That's all. So it's no one will do like this and just take off the headset and put it back and say, oh, this is the button. That will break the immersion. So immersion is always more important than the gameplay. So I have to care about the simple interface, or they will just feel, no, this is not real, this is not fun at all. Number 10, fail fast and follow the fun. Because this is the first time you work on a virtual reality game. So you have to try the game. You don't know the stuff in the virtual, just try it and fail fast. If you just try it with your friend, your developers, and see if that works. And just review it and iterate it.
Did you tell them how many demos we did before we did our final film?
Around 20.
Yeah.
We just try until we make this VR film. It's exhausting, but it's worth it to make a good content. And VR didn't work 20 years ago. Why now? So in my opinion, I think because everyone is pushing it. Like there are many conferences about VR. Many companies working on VR. They are like releasing VR devices, like Project Morpheus, Samsung Gear VR, and Oculus going to be to release their consumer version. Everyone is pushing it, and they don't want to lose money, right? They don't want to lose money, and they have already spent a lot of money and give the free kit. So I think this will happen in the near future. All right. Any questions? Yes.
How do you feel about the eye tracking headset?
Eye tracking headset, I think is because I try eye tracking headset. I try eye tracking machine. Just eye tracking. I haven't tried that eye tracking VR headset yet. But with the eye tracking machine, I feel it's kind of tired. You have to like rotate your eyes like this and control everything, and it's tired. I think it will work, but it's exhausting. So maybe we'll
I
disappear
think
again.
more for medical use.
No.
Oh yeah. For people who can only move their eyes, like somebody is disabled, they cannot move their arms and bodies. Maybe eye tracking headset is a cure. Yeah.
Be able to communicate.
Yes. Yeah. And that's why eye tracking machine is out there.
Yeah.
It helps a lot of people. Yeah. So there's a device called FOVE, FOVE. They are doing the eye tracking VR headset. Any questions? Yes.
I'm sorry. Is the development kit like the program itself? Is it free? I know it costs a lot to actually get the Oculus, but
Yes, it's all
could
free.
anybody get access?
Anybody can get it on their website. Yeah. So if you have Oculus, you can borrow Oculus and you can develop it. It's easy. and you can download thousands of experience and games on Oculus Share. This is a platform that people share what they made on Oculus Share. It's called Oculus Share. Yes?
Do you have any kind of benchmarks for like the like an acceptable number of polys or drives or shaders in a scene before it gets to like deteriorate and the frame rate starts dropping?
I don't, because it depends on different PC. Some PC has a stronger graphic card, some doesn't. All right. Any more questions? And let's do the demo. We have just a few people, so we can try the demo. We'll try the roller coaster first.
Yes.
I don't think it's a smart idea to try the roller coaster first, because you will feel
Yeah,
bad.
you will feel nauseous.
You'll feel bad throughout the time.
So that's why you
Try it.
First time around, so I'm really rare.
Okay, can somebody?
guys,
Wait, how do I disarm it?
Gosh, that was really trippy.
Where the
The three sheets are all.
That was weird.
Alright.
You guys can see it? Oh, okay.
So much red.
Oh, Mark, that was trippy.
Dude, that one's good.
Really?
Yeah.
How did they make it look so good?
Like when you actually put on it, it's
No. It's fun though.
You should wear headphones.
You can look behind. You can see the monster.
Oh really?
That goes
Yeah.
good.
Wait, where did the sheet?
I don't think I want to do that. Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, go up.
Do you start feel a little bit sick?
Not at all.
Not at all. Oh, nice. So you're the person that can take that, can endure the motion in VR. Some people can, some people cannot.
Come on.
Money.
You can see everywhere. Actually, you can see on your
But
right.
he's right next to me. Why does he just jump over and get me?
Yes, that's.
I'm not that fast.
What
does it mean?
VR is the trippiest
Jump.
Oh,
Like tempo run. Tempo run, you jump, swipe is right, left.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Are you from California? No. We were visiting my brother.
I don't know. You can check. You can check the.
You like make things pretty.
Yeah. I think they spent a lot of time to develop this.
Yeah.
Just put, here goes first.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go get some water.
Feel nauseous?
Sort of, not quite, but there's something.
Yes. Like magical.
Yeah.
Magical.
The windows.
Uncomfortable.
The windows.
Oh, that's where poison comes out. Look at all that poison.
Oh, there's poison outside?
Shoot yourself.
Yeah, shoot it.
No wonder, because my entire thing like shifted. I was like, what?
Is it still shifted now?
I don't know, it's good.
Okay.
You don't want to be inside?
I'm not part of this experience. You can throw up on the
Oh, I think that's like that.
He's in the VR roller coaster.
That's amazing.
You look really sick.
You eventually get used to it, but
No.
If you look too far down the track, you'll feel it more.
And I got one.
If you rotate more, you will feel more nauseous.
oh yeah. Oh my god.
When you look around, the worse.
Yeah.
I'm always like
That was
really bad.
amazing.
Where is that? Oh my god.
You cannot see it here.
What?
Just
You
try
can't-
it.
Oh.
Let's try it.
What if I Like I will.
If you want to puke, if you have the feeling, just take it off.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh shoot.
In the beginning when you first
What happened?
actually feel it.
Yes.
Oh.
Like wait, what? Can I normalize it?
Wait, maybe if I move it slightly this way. Check.
Wow.
Is it good? No.
Here, let me try. Oh shit. Oh, there we are. Okay. I can see the seat I'm sitting on, and no feet.
This one is sort of nauseous.
It's really nauseous, right? Temple run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel good. At the beginning it's okay. But then
Yeah, in the beginning when you
it's just like-
yeah. I told you.
Oh god, already. Oh, I can't do this.
Want to puke, right? Like the feeling.
Seriously,
Like
just
two-
like first 2 seconds. Put it on. Put it on.
Alright, I'll
It's
try
like
it.
in the middle.
Very dizzy.
God, the first 2 seconds, like already.
We're doing just half. That's how I figured it out. Ooh, damn.
Oh god, I feel like.
If you stand it, you will feel like I cannot stay still. Like, want to root.
Damn, this way.
Yeah.
Not going anywhere. I can't stand up. Wait, I need help.
Help him to stand out.
Wait. Oh my god. Oh,
Why is it closing it on it? Get away! Okay, first try the cigar.
Oh Jesus. Whoa. Hey there. Wow, just keep looking at this. Oh wait.
Those nice detailed normal moves.
Wait, dude, my head's not hitting it. Oh, it's gone.
wow, legit.
View clipping in VR. Amazing.
Realism.
Oh no. Oh, what a bummer.
Oh, bring it close to you.
Yo, the texture be changing,
Oh,
yo.
no.
Yo, potato.
No. Put the layer back on.
The explosion is so anticlimactic.
Wait, all this is like.
Let me see if I can find Taiwan up there. No. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Why is that still there?
What's still there?
The rock.
The rock?
Yeah, there's that. You see that rock there? Is that a hole now? Yeah, that's still a rock.
The rock?
No, you can't do it. Tell it to turn it off.
Want to try?
How do you use it?
You go to the manual to your left.
Take a phone.
Does it have to be like a certain phone?
No. But it has to be big enough.
Your left, bottom left, no, in the C pocket, there is a manual. Click on it and see what that is.
But you have to download the certain
Oh.
app.
Yeah, let's not burn that. Okay, so you
Try
gotta
to show
do
this
something
to you.
and take something.
This one's really good.
Is this the car to this guy? So no, to the very right, the right. Yeah, that, no.
Yes.
1 minute more? No? Yeah,
This?
that compartment goes to you.
This. Or.
Yes. Watch it.
Let me make it ready first. That's-
You cannot make it by yourself. You can make the cardboard, but you cannot make the lens. Yeah.
Oh my god, look up at this. Why did you make that? What if there's something on this door?
Because it's cheap. So they can make it more
There it
people
is.
available for
That's
this
the
one.
one I went on.
Oh my god, how bad are you? Oh my god.
Yeah, that is right. You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Oh, what the hell?
No, no.
The knife.
The knife. Oh my god.
The knife is in the
Yeah.
Oh
right
my
there.
god.
You gotta cut the wires.
Which one?
All of them. The
Yellow.
All
Oh,
of
but green. Blue. No matter what it is, just cut it.
Blue. Oh yeah.
Wait, what did he say?
Is the screwdriver in there?
Oh, can you press the thing by the?
Oh, that'll give you a message. Do it.
Wait, I got a
No, the red
I got a better plan.
Yeah.
You want to light up a cigarette and slowly kill yourself? That is what they're doing.
No.
Yeah, press the button.
Push the button.
Wait.
Wait, they said that light up a
no, last time they
cigarette
said-
slowly kill yourself.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah, they
slowly
said that-
kill
Oh,
yourself.
so you did that already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that.
Yeah, we
I
got
thought you said like,
This
I
is
thought
where-
it would just be lung cancer.
This is where we died.
No.
So what happens when I click the button?
You get a message. Like you honestly get a message about electric eels.
Oh, right. You have to put the juice on.
No.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. How long was it?
Wait, no, 8 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, burn more things.
Whoa, what?
Oh, yes!
Can't enjoy your life now.
That they discovered that it really just like setting things on fire. And this is basically a follow the fun moment. They're just like, you know what? We're just gonna let you guys set everything on fire.
What is this? Is this
Bugs.
It's
Burn,
flammable.
burn,
It's
burn.
gone.
Pictures of the people.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I know from the movie that.
Anybody else want to play?
Are there any other games?
Anybody
Yeah.
else want to play?
Whoa, what is he?就像刚才的那个。
Oh,
And then tackle the side. Get the little place on the center. There's like a little dot on the screen. Like,
So Tiger, when you move your head, like you won't feel like you are rotating something.
It's
because
true.
it's more stable because you are in something.
This is true, but there's one very particular thing I would like to say. Using mouse control like this, I don't think it works. I would much prefer
Yeah. If you can only rotate your head, like only use the oculus rotation, that would be better.
Oh, that's cool.
然后我们就打算就是来要用那个圆的。
Oh, I gotta try this next.
Give it a try. Just use the prototype. Just try it with the simple line and see if it works.
Like a box.
Do I have to dodge things? Or
Yeah.
you have to dodge for me?
No, you have to dodge things by moving your head.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I get it now.
But for some reason you can't shoot.
That's a
Maybe
big
you
one.
can. I don't know.